Hi, I'm Phoebe. I'm from Kouzina, Byron Bay, and today I'm making baklava. I'm gonna get some ingredients from the Bay Grocer, so let's go. First up, we'll go to get some oranges. I'm gonna take some blood oranges. They're in season at the moment and they're just a bit more festive and exciting. I'll probably take 3, they'll be for the syrup. But we do need some regular ones, 2 for rind. Okay, pastry, yeah. Pastry. And then we've got butter. So the butter is to melt and put in between the phyllo pastry sheets. We need quite a lot of it. The more buttery, the better, really. Yeah, so let's try this one. We've got eggs, yes. The organic eggs are always good. Okay, nuts. Thinking the local macadamias, walnuts, small bag of pistachio. I use clove, whole clove, cinnamon quills, cardamom, ground clove, and ground cinnamon. I'm going to choose the local honey because we have such good honey in the area. And this one's nice raw bush honey. The salt I can just use from my kitchen. Okay.
Have a good day.
Thank you. So I'm going to start by doing the syrup. We'll take lots of sugar, full cup of sugar, maybe a cup and a half. Then it's going to be a blood orange syrup. Look at that. They're so beautiful. And they make a syrup that's slightly more red in colour. Yeah, they do. I'm also not a chef. I'm just a cook. I have not learnt technique, so please don't judge my ways. I just do things that way, like intuitively. This is the vanilla bean. Break that out. And then we've got the cardamom. Adds a little minty, fresh, aromatic. Cinnamon quills. So that's the syrup base. We also just top it up with a bit of water over to the stove. And we'll just put it on a low heat because we've got plenty of time. But that will eventually melt and start turning into a delicious syrup. Okay, so the butter. God, this is like Christmas opening a little pack like this. This is a good Christmas present, actually. Definitely head to the Bay Grocer if you're looking for Christmas presents. Okay, just gonna put that on the boil over here. Turn into a liquid that we can then use to brush over the pastry. We don't want them too fine, but we also don't want them too chunky. So that's what we're looking for. Kind of even ground. I don't usually use macadamias for my baklava. It's not classically Greek, but it's classically Byron Bay. I'm using 400 grams and then 100 grams of pistachio as well.
And you don't grind them together?
I don't, because they all grind at different times, and I just want to get a really even grind. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Finally, the pistachio. Keep a little bit of the pistachio aside for decorational purposes. Now we need to do the sugar. It's probably going to be 3 cups. And I always like to put in a little bit of salt. So I didn't buy any from the markets, but we have salt here. A little flaky salt. So we've got cinnamon. This is obviously crucial for baklava. And you put quite a lot in, like a heaped, 1.5 heaped teaspoons at least. We can always taste it. And then I like clove a lot. I use this in a lot of my cooking. such a strong, familiar flavor. Orange zest as well is pretty nice in a baklava. We've got to now whisk some eggs, the whites of the eggs. Usually use between 3 to 4 egg whites. So this goes in. We'll just gently fold it. It just sort of acts as a binder. Okay, so filo pastry is just so good to use because you can really just put anything in it and it's going to be delicious. The first layer. And we just start to create a bit of a shell. About 8 to 10 sheets, right?
Yeah.
So, and then I'll do one this way. Then another one there, and we kind of repeat that, and then 2 more down in the middle. Now, we've done enough layers. Put the mix in and we just pressed it down, layering more pastry on top. 1 or 2 sheets down, I'll fold it in and then we can sort of keep working on top of that. Do a little slice around the sides. The sides often get a bit more toasted. It allows it to soak through evenly. Plus it just creates these perfectly kind of cut little portions. You get the cloves out and you just stick one in the center of each triangle. We're ready to put the baklava in the oven. 15. We're going to set the timer for 15 minutes. And start. So now we can add the honey to the syrup because the baklava is almost ready. I'm going to turn it off and put quite a bit in there. At least 250 grams. The baklava is golden brown. And this is the fun part. So, the trick is to put the syrup on immediately.
Yum.
Kaliorexi.